body bags where horror lies.
Hey YouTube, welcome to Body Bags. I'm the Tattooeddoorman, and today I am filling in for the regular host, Shock Extreme 1. Unfortunately, some problems have arisen, so he's asked me if I could possibly stand in at the last minute. So I've not actually had a chance to rewatch the documentary I want to talk about. I did review this on another channel, the review was taken down, so why not? It still sticks with the black and white theme. And the one I want to look at is Wisconsin Death Trip. Now, it is based on a book that was released in 1973, and it deals with the area of Wisconsin, and mainly in Black Falls River, in the years 1890 to 1900. So it was going towards the end of the Victorian era, and it is based on photographs and newspaper articles of the time. The documentary itself starts off with a reenactment of the newspaper editor at the time typing up, and his voice narrates the whole documentary. I have read online that a lot of people did not like this because it comes across as like a whispering voice, and people didn't really get that and they just found it quite annoying. Personally, I didn't mind it at all. It kind of connects clips and different segments of the documentary together, so I didn't actually mind this whispering voice. And the events that actually took place range from suicides, deaths, murders, insanity, demonic possessions, you name it. It just seems that Black Falls River in Wisconsin was basically a cursed place. I'm sure it does mention in the documentary that the Native Americans at the time said that the actual area itself was cursed. I could be wrong, as I've said, I've not had a chance to rewatch it, so I'm just going off what, my memory serves me. But it is, for me personally, my favourite documentary. I really enjoy it. It does have photographs from the time, and these actually range from the Victorian kind of thing of taking pictures of dead children when the children have died. So you're going to get some images of that where they're all dressed up and put into poses. People at the time who were, especially old people, seem to feature quite a lot on the pictures of them. The stories themselves, however, I can't believe that journalism back then was absolutely fantastic. I would have to think that journalism was more kind of a he said, she said, stories passed on. So how true the stories actually are in the Wisconsin documentary, I have no idea. But I personally can't see some of them actually being real. I think it's more kind of like a whispering kind of rumour thing that got passed to some journalist and he wrote them down. But it is an interesting watch, to be honest with you. I really like it. It has an interesting soundtrack, and it does flip from the past to the present time, and talking to people who are living in Wisconsin now, and they're saying what a great town it is, and showing you some of the activities and things that goes off in Wisconsin. And then it goes back to the past as well, and then we get back into the stories. Now, these do range from cocaine snorting ex-teachers who go around breaking windows. She seems to crop up quite a few times, but a lot of people there, they moved to Wisconsin, they were thinking it was going to be like this promised land, and it ended up being a hellhole. There was nothing there. Everything just went to hell. An opera singer moved there, and they were saying that it could have well been this famous opera singer if it wasn't for the fact that her false teeth rattled about in her mouth. There were people complaining that they were hearing voices and spirits and things like that and telling them to go out and kill the cattle. A lot of people who were getting jealous, thinking that the wives and things were going off with other people and going out and shooting random people who they thought their wives were having affairs with and shooting the wives. The whole deal, the whole place was just full of insanity and madness. A lot of the people were locked up in a local sanitarium. Cases of old people who became scared of getting old, so they actually killed themselves. One woman found a blemish on her skin and thought it was going to be some sort of horrific disease or cancer, so she burnt herself alive. Really horrible, nasty things happened in Wisconsin at the time. It's an interesting record of what happened at the time. But as I've said, you're never actually sure how true that these news reports could ever be. But if you're interested, I shall pop the video where I think there's like a trailer and things. If you want to have a look, I do believe it is a UK documentary. There was a series called Arena that was broadcast on UK TV, and it is a feature-length Arena documentary. So yeah, I shall pop all the bits that I find down there, and you can go and check them out. I really recommend it. I think it is a fantastic documentary, even though at times it can be very unbelievable. So that is a quick impromptu review from me, the Tattooeddoorman. Hopefully Shock Extreme 1 will be back next week. But for now, thank you very much for watching.
Tune in every day for a new review from Body Bags, where horror lies.